Yo, people, what you saying?
That's it.
Yo people, welcome back to another video. Today we are shooting a BMW M135i painted in Valencia orange. So this car has 326 brake horsepower, it has 450 Newton meters torque, and it has a top speed of 155 miles per hour on paper. This car does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds, all produced from an 8-speed automatic gearbox. This car will blow heads and it will smoke people easy.
This steering wheel is beautiful, people, right? It's been customized into a carbon leather and Alcantara style. The steering wheel itself is beautiful. It has the paddle shifts on the side of it. So as you know, this car has leather seats, as you can see. Also has the manual levers. Go down. I'm back up. Nice. So this car does not need a key. You leave the key in any place you want, in your pocket, by here. You can leave on the side of the door, and there's a push button start. You foot on the brake and you just press the button. Amazing. So sitting in the back of this car is actually not too bad. I'm quite surprised. For a 3-door, a coupe is actually kind of comfortable. Like, I have enough leg room here that I can sit and relax. One thing I don't like about this is where the seats, you have to move it forward, and then trying to jump out of the car, stretching the legs out, sometimes you can hit your leg on the seat. But overall, the seat on the back, it's quite comfortable.
Let's go to the wheels first, man. So the first thing we're going to discuss today is the alloys. These alloys over here, so let's go down a little bit. This is a Motec Chronos 18-inch alloys. These alloys have been specifically made for the BMW M135i's. They're staggered in the back. This car comes with a 4-piston brake caliper in the front and a twin-piston brake caliper in the back. The brake calipers are painted factory blue from BMW, and they add that bit of breakage to the orange, so it's not, the car is not fully orange and black. That little bit of blue breaks it up and adds that personality to it, and it looks beautiful. It's been dropped 35mm using springs, which then cover the arch gap. Overall, these alloys look way better than the factory alloys that come with the car. It adds the extra bit of oomph, it adds that bit of street to it, and you can't go wrong with black alloys, man. Black alloys are the thing. So let's go on to the next bit. Front of the car, a CEO's gonna cover the finer details, but the front look of this car is aggressive, it's mean. When you see this car coming behind you, usually BMW lights are known to be police, but this one, you know, is not gonna be the police. It's got the splitters on the front and it comes to you with the aggressiveness straight. We have carbon wing mirrors. It's got the carbon fiber on top, and obviously due to the weather it is a bit dirty right now, but it still looks banging. If you go to the back of the car, we have this aftermarket carbon spoiler. This boot spoiler, it adds that sporty look to it. I've seen these cars without the boot spoiler and they look very basic. With the boot spoiler, it completes the look of the car aesthetically. We've also got a wrapped roof with this one. So this roof has now been wrapped in black, but it has hints of orange pearlescence in it. Overall, this car looks amazing.
So my peeps, we've got a 3-litre straight 6 BMW M135i, which you can see it's a Valencia orange. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. Even the little carbon trims there as well at the front, Maxim design splitters, and even got the Lamborghini plates at the front as well. It's just beautiful, it's different. And even just these little shadows, the gloss black running across the headlights, and a bit of a light tint as well to the front headlights to create that aggressive look. It's unnatural and it's unique to the car owner. The intercooler is bigger than all your standard BMWs. So I'm not surprised it's got a bigger intercooler, because the power output of this BMW M135i. Let's go have a look at the back. So now we're looking at the rear boot, and it's not your luxury vehicles where you press a button and it pops open, so you'd have to manually lift it, and nowadays I'm getting old, so I don't want to be doing that all the time. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem here. So the looking at the state of the boot, it's not probably in the best of state. So, but I know it's around about 360 litre capacity. So we would have tested Sammy, but we'll leave that for another vehicle. It's got an interesting tint on the on the rear lights. It's tinted to a black finish, but again, whether it's my personal preference, probably not. I'd require that lightness, just a bit of that lightness, probably from my perspective. It just turns it into a boy racer. So maybe a bit of a lightness on the rear tint would probably be helpful. And also then the rear diffuser, it creates that aggressive look. It makes it mean, and the roar just signifies the rear diffuser and the rear end of the BMW M135i. And that is the rear end. Let's take a look at the drive. Episode of SCR. Today we have a Valencia orange BMW M135i.
My first time driving this and I can't fault it. It is beautiful. Is at 1,500 kilos. You put your foot down and you hear the car. Unbelievable.
Damn! The rainy weather and the rear-wheel drive with 322 bhp is crazy. Yeah, lads, let's go. Oh, you can feel the slip and slide. Oh, it's getting me excited. I can't lie, man. Yeah, this is a madness. I'm just ready to pelt this some more, but due to safety reasons, we are not allowed to.
I've been driving this for 10 minutes and I can feel it. It's really, really light. From the drive, the stability, the control, it's there, but a rear-wheel drive, BMW, and this. It's scary, really scary.
So welcome back to another episode of the Simple Car Review. Today we are reviewing a BMW M135i 2015 model, which is a 3-litre petrol engine, straight 6-cylinder, pushing 322 brake horsepower with a torque of 450, 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. This car has a top speed of 155 miles per hour, all produced from an 8-speed automatic gearbox. The M135i is probably one of the most responsive cars I have driven. This car has been straight piped, so it has that custom exhaust which is very, very loud. This kind of car on a cold start, it sounds like a lion roaring. Like right now we are driving at about 20 miles per hour due to the rain and the condition of the road, and you can still hear that roar.
The braking's not too bad on it as well, even though I believe it's just vented brake disc, which is just standard. And on a day like this, where SCR don't sleep, regardless of the weather, we're going to continue to do the reviews. Whether it's snow, rain, sunshine, we're going to give you the content. And today, this M135i, it's different. It's something special. The drive around it is really light. And just taking it around the corner, as you can tell, just take it down by one spin, or actually 2 spins should we say. And ooh, mama, this is a different breed.
If you are, say, above 6 foot tall, maybe weighing above 90 kilograms, then I would recommend this car to be used as a 2-seater, because you will struggle to get passengers in this car. Having 4 man in this car is a no-go. At 5 man, it's impossible.
But all in all, guys, this is beautiful. This is really, really, really beautiful. There's different modes on this vehicle. There's an eco mode, there's a comfort mode, there's a sports mode, and a sports plus. They all have their different changes. So, for example, the eco mode will change into less throttle response. You go into a comfort, and the comfort is more into your daily driving, should we say. It's not as lethargic as eco mode, but it's still a good response to it. But when you move into sports mode, It's really responsive. It drags out the accelerator even further, and then when you go into sports class, you're evolving into another beast. Dynamic controls deactivated, so really it's in your control. And in all honesty, I'm driving around now and it's stable, you know, and you need to know how to drive. Not any person can just come into an M135i and just bollock it the way you want to. But yeah, this car, and I think it's just the exhaust. The exhaust is different. It's special. It's special.
The boys might disagree with me, but I like my 4 spacious cars. I like the 4x4s. I like just space in a car where I can sit comfortably and my passengers can sit comfortably. Until this day, I haven't found a car that has the power ratio that I desire along with the space I require. Boy, can you hear that roar? It's just insane. God damn, that's what a straight pipe sounds like on an M135i. God damn. Is he ready to go in? Coming. Oh, aman ne kodum seni sikerim. Like this, man, but this car is just. Then you gotta go one more time and just do a nice little.
Would I buy this car?
For myself, no. Why? Now, the reason for me not to buy this car is because it only has 3 doors, and I'm not the type of person to be driving a 3 doors type of car. Only because I hate the fact when people be pushing the seats forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. It's unbelievable. Just listen to it. Oh. So yeah, guys, you tell me what you think. Would you buy this car for yourself or no? I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 people would say yes.
It's responsive. I just love the way the back just goes side to side, and it still has control. Would definitely buy it. I'm a fan of BMWs. I love BMWs, so I would definitely buy it, just because of its lightness and, you know, the front passenger seat as well. It's comfortable. It's enough legroom. You know, there's enough legroom. There's enough space, and it just feels like it's made to suit any individual that sits in this driver's seat. Rating on this vehicle, I'm definitely going to say it's a top 8 out of 10, and I'm quite strict with my score. So 8 out of 10 for this is definitely worth it.
It's very small. It is a hatchback. It is a coupe. It's very tight inside. So that pushes me to say no. But when you can drive a car and you can do, and you feel the slip, it's like on that family orientated guy, I wouldn't buy this car due to the space. Car would be very difficult. But me speaking as the CEO, as the driver's driver, I would 100% buy this car, man. Slide it a little bit. Yeah, this car is just myself. I would see myself going broke due to the fuel cost because this car is a drinker, but it's worth it, man. This car is very fun. Overall, the driving experience of this car is a 10 out of 10. The fun you have in this vehicle is just phenomenal. It is just wow. The economical aspect of this car, I want to give it a 5 out of 10. It will drink your pockets dry. And then the comfort of the car is probably like an 8, maybe a 7. But for me, it's the driving experience, man. And the driving experience in this car is just, wow, look at this. Oh, you can never get bored. Piece of kit. If you buy this car, you will have the best experience ever. And all the single ladies, we're coming for you in this. The Ratatatata. Beautiful piece of kit, man. Beautiful. Yo, people, there you have it. That's a simple car review of the BMW M135i. In the left corner, we have Lilo saying yes due to the stability of the car. On the right corner, we have Mr. Yaka aka Mr. Belushi saying no due to the car being a 3-door. Then we have CEO saying yes due to the driving experience he has gained from the M135i. And finally, the young G, Moody, making the final call. He is saying yes due to how fun the car is. That gives the M135i a 3 against 1. So therefore the simple car review are giving you the thumbs up. Let us know in the comments if you agree with our ratings and our verdict. And finally, would you buy this car?
M135i. Catch you on
This
the
next one.
Yo people, we hope you enjoyed the video today. This is the simple car review with the M135i, and we will catch you on the next one. YouTube, Instagram, everything.
Allah, that's okay.